Okay, so today we're starting a new chapter which is known as arithmetic progression. Okay, it is a very easy chapter, I could say. Just a bit of practice will help. Okay, so we'll start off with basics. Like I always say, that first you have to understand the title. Okay, first we'll understand the title. There are three basic words that you have to know: sequence, series, and a progression. Sequence and series are basically synonyms. They both are wait, they both are actually, this is basically like sequence can define a series. Series is a sequence of numbers, I could say. A series is a sequence of numbers. That is the basic definition. Next, what is progression? Progression is a series of numbers having a pattern. They have a pattern. So I hope you have understood these terms, because I'll be using these terms a lot. Okay, so if you have understood this much, then okay, it's okay. So let's continue. Okay, so what is an AP now? AP. Why isn't it writing? It is basically a progression which has, I cannot say that, progression having a common difference. Yes. So this common difference we denote by small d. Okay. So yeah, we represented by small d. Okay. Next, what should we learn? How is an AP written? Okay, an AP is written in this format. Yes, like this. It is written like this. Okay, so basically your d is your common difference. So now if I see, this is it, let this be your first term. It's basically your first term, second term, this is your third term. Okay, this is also a fourth term, and it goes on. Okay, so if you do second term minus first term, this will equal to fourth term minus third term. This also will equal to, that is a lot, it will also equal to fifth term minus fourth term. This will also equal to third term minus second term. Okay, it keeps on going on like that. But why? Now why may you ask? So a plus d, when you subtract from a, basically 2 minus 1, it will be equal to d. When you do 3 minus 2, a plus 2d minus a minus d, that will be d. 2d minus d is d. Then next, a plus 3d minus a plus 2d, this is equal to a plus 3d minus a minus 2d. This will go, it will be equal to 3d minus 2dd. Yes, hope you got it. Okay, so that is your common difference. So next, is important. I think it is given in your book. Otherwise, I'll make a note in the description. I'll send you that small table. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. Okay, selection of terms. Whenever this is used in numericals. Whenever in numericals they say in an AP of 3 terms, in an AP of 5 terms, in an AP of 4 terms, like that. If they give, you will use these standard ones. Start on the next page. For 3 terms, you take the AP, A minus D, A and A plus D. Okay, for 4 terms, we take the AP, A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 3D. This is for 4 terms. For 5 terms, what can you take? Take anything actually, like okay, so A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 2D. Yeah. Okay, so you will take these series. Note these down. Yeah, important. Yeah, what is happening? It's okay, it's okay. Just make a note quickly. We can also take a snapshot. Take a snapshot. Took a snapshot. Let's continue. Okay. So, next concept is nth term of maybe. Yeah, very important. So, if you see a series A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, like this, it goes on up till the value which is A plus n minus 1. Why n minus 1, you may ask? You can see that the first A doesn't have a D. It doesn't have a common difference. Thus n minus 1 is. Thus your n term, you can write it as this, equal to A plus n. Any doubts, please put it into the comment section. Yes. Okay. Another 2-3 minutes I'll take. I'll just clear one more small concept. Very small concept. Okay. After this, we have to do sum of n terms. After sum of n terms, we'll do a few questions. Then after that, I'll give you a really brief introduction to HB. Okay, no worries. Okay, that is not looking now. The heading, sum of n terms. I know I'm not doing any questions, but I will do questions at the last. After the sum of n terms, I will start off with the question. After that, I'll give you a brief introduction to HB. HB is very closely interlinked with AP, that's why. Yeah. Okay. I'm just looking at your textbook actually. Only AP is given, okay. Good enough. Continue. Sum of n terms. So, the sum of n terms Sn is equal to n by 2. N what is n? N is the number of terms into A plus L. Where L is the last term. Okay. But you may wonder, you may not have wondered, but sometimes they do not give the last term. The last term is not given. then what do? We are stuck. Basically, we know one small formula. Tn equal to a plus n minus 1 into t. Yeah, where this n is the number of the terms. Thus, you can find the last term and substitute it in place of L. That's it. That's it. So now then your Sn will become what? Substituting n by 2 into a plus, instead of L what we write? A plus n minus 1 into t. Yeah. This is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into t. Yes. Copy this down. It is not very hard, just a bit of effort. Copy it down. Okay, so we'll stop now. Okay, and we'll continue in the next class. Thank you.